Hey guys, welcome back to the house, and today we are going to dive into how I film and edit. But anyways, let's get into the video. So I have this very large camera carrying case. It came with my very first camera, which is the Canon T5i that I bought, and I bought a package deal from Amazon. If I can find it, I'll link it down below, but if I can't find it, I have another video about my camera on my channel way back, so I'll link that if I can't find the actual camera stuff. Bag is from X, I'm not really sure what that means. Also gave me this cute little card case. In the very front compartment are these Polaroid lenses that I don't really use. There's a purple one, so like when you cover it, it's like yellow. This is kind of cute. Oh wait, this is like, oh, that's cool. What's this one? I never use these, but I think they're so cool, so I don't throw them away. Well, I don't give them away because I feel like one day I'm just gonna be like, hey, I want to throw a filter on this, and then I won't be able to because I gave them away, so that's why I'm keeping them. Front compartment, this is all the cleaning supplies. And then in the bottom compartment, there's 1, 2, 3 spaces. Carrying case for my Sigma lens. So now I'm going to talk about my lenses for my cameras. I have these two in my hand. These are Canon, and then the one that I'm using right now is Sigma. I got this first, this second, Sigma lens last. This one is the Canon 18 to 55 millimeter f. I don't know what the f-stop is. I'm guessing it's like 2.84, something like that. This lens is just, oh, here it is. No, it's not there. This lens comes with the camera, so it's a kit lens, and kit lenses aren't bad, but they're not my favorite. I like lenses that are like higher quality, I guess you can say, and I feel like when you spend more on a lens, you get what you pay for, essentially. If you know what you want to use the lens for and you buy the right lens, you get what you pay for. So I feel like you should get a lens that correlates to what you're filming, otherwise you aren't going to be satisfied and you're going to waste your money. So I used it for the first like 3 months, and I was like, I want the blurred background effect, because I do videos like this where I sit down and talk, and I feel like English. So that's why I switched to this lens, which is the Canon f1.8, and it's a what are they called? Oh! A fixed lens, so there's no zoom on this. This lens is a zoom and the Sigma is a zoom, but this one is fixed. So I decided to get this, and this has pretty good quality for what I was shooting. And then, guys, I was like, I'm gonna step up my game. I want a lens that's gonna give me zoom, a low f-stop, and banging sharp pictures and videos. And that's when I did my research on the Sigma 18 to 35 f1.8. And right now I'm going to switch. I'm gonna choke. Right now I'm going to switch over to my Canon f1.8. Right. Okay, guys. So I switched over to the Canon f1.8. If you guys can't tell, the quality on this is not bad, but in my opinion, I feel like this has better quality. But as you can see, that background blur though. The reason I kind of moved away from this lens is because right now on this lens, I was about this far from the camera, like so close, because it's a zoom lens. But this lens, so the camera's like all like across my room right now. So that's what I didn't like. When I film, I like to be close. I don't want to have to, move back, because ain't nobody got time for that. This is my new baby. This is the Sigma 18 to 35 1.8 lens. And this is a zoom lens, like I've already mentioned. And the quality on this is so lit, y'all. Like when I say it's lit, y'all don't even know. This lens is not bad. Like if you guys want to get this lens and just hold off on this one until you really want it, this lens would do just fine, honestly. All you got to do is get bomb lighting, and then the lens will work fine. But this, so beautiful. And this is from the Sigma art collection. They have fixed lenses in the art collection, but I didn't want a fixed lens. But I really love this lens. I'm gonna put in some like candid shots of like photos and videos. Well, you guys, I don't even remember the first video I filmed with this, and I'll put in photos that I've taken with this. Most of my Instagram photos were taken with this lens. All of my Instagram photos were either taken with this lens or my iPhone. Now I'm going to get into the how I edit, and let's go now. So in the past, I edited on my iPhone. I have the iPhone 5, no I don't. I have the iPhone 6s. Before, I also edited on my 5s. Yeah, but guys, guess what? I don't edit on my iPhone anymore. And I don't want to be like, oh well, moved on to bigger and better things. Like, nobody edits on their iPhones, like, but that's not what I'm gonna say. I don't edit on my iPhone anymore because the stuff that I wanted, well, it was a matter of space, because your girl got a 16 gigabyte, okay, so that was like the one thing that was like, the stuff that I wanted to do on my videos, it took, this is gonna make me seem like I'm so lazy, but I'm not. But the stuff, like when you guys see all the special effects and text edits and all that stuff on like popular YouTube channels, the people who use like Final Cut Pro, I would try to replicate that on my iPhone, and yes, it would be super similar, but it would take forever. Like I would have to use 5 or 6 apps to replicate something that somebody probably did in the click of a button. But yeah, and now I don't have Final Cut Pro only because I wanted Adobe Premiere, because I looked up Adobe and Final Cut Pro, and even though they're two brilliantly made editing applications, I felt like Adobe Premiere was more in my lane, you know what I mean? Like I wanted something like that. But I was watching Jeremy Clyde's video. Yes, I believe that's his name. If it's not, I'm so sorry. I know his name is definitely Jeremy. But I was watching his video and he was talking about how he edits, and he said that he used Adobe Premiere Pro, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then he was talking about this this program I think he has where it's $20 a month if you're a student, and I was like, what? $20 a month? $20 a month for like 10 plus programs? Yes, please. Sign me up. Plus I get Photoshop, so now I have something good to edit my thumbnails on, and you get Lightroom, so more color correcting and stuff like that. That's still beneficial. So that's some of the main reasons why I switched over to Premiere Pro instead of my iPhone. So those were my editing programs, Adobe and Photoshop. Well, Premiere Pro and Photoshop. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, how I edit my thumbnails. If you guys want a more in-depth video on how I do hardcore editing on Premiere Pro and hardcore editing, in-depth editing on Photoshop, make sure you like this video or comment down below to tell me. That's it for this video. Make sure you guys follow me on my social media. I am trying to do this whole Twitter thing. We're trying it. Instagram, House of Aesthetics, the O in of is a 0. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching another video on my channel, and I hope you guys have a beautiful Christmas and had a beautiful Thanksgiving. I had a beautiful Thanksgiving. If you guys followed me on Snapchat, you guys would have known that, because I totally snapped about my amazing Thanksgiving and how much I ate, and just, it was amazing. So yeah, I'll see you guys. I think this is gonna be up on Sunday, so I'll see you guys Wednesday. So these are the sounds making love to the